Hello everyone. Thank you for joining in this session on Google Forms in Education. My name is Vivek Kumar, PGT Computer Science, and I will be your guide as we explore how Google Form can revolutionize the way educators collect, organize, and analyze data. As in today's digital age, educators face an increasing need for efficient ways to manage information, gather feedback, and conduct assessments. Google Forms provide an easy to use, free and powerful solution that can be used in various educational settings. Whether you are conducting quizzes, surveys, or event registrations, Google Forms simplifies these processes and allows educators to focus on what truly matters, that is teaching and learning. So in today's session, we will going to cover what Google Form is and how it works, the benefits of Google Forms in education, how to create and implement Google Forms effectively, best practices for maximizing its potential, real world examples, and some use cases. So let's begin with the introduction. So Google Form is a web based tool that is part of Google Workspace Suite. It allows users to create customizable online forms and surveys or quizzes that can be shared via link or email. It also enables educators to create interactive, engaging, and data driven experiences for their students. So, while learning any new technology, we may face some issues. So, to make this process easy, we may follow this framework of what, when, where, who, why, and how. So, it will cover all the aspects of that technology and you can learn better. So first question comes is what? That is I have already explained that what Google Forms is. So we skip to next question, that is when. When we have to use this Google Forms, or when the uh, use or arises of this. So for registration purposes, for opinion polls, for assessments, for collecting informations, to collect assignments and answer sheets, for attendance. For suppose you are organizing an event and you want students to register for that, so you can make some Google Forms for that with basic informations, and by just click they can submit their names. You don't have to go to classes to collect the names of students who are interested in taking part in the event. Some opinion, you have to take some collective opinion in the school, so you make create an opinion poll for that. For assessments, suppose you are working remotely, or you don't have that time to take assessment offline, so you can arrange that online also. To collect information, suppose you have to collect information in the beginning of session of the students, that where they come from, or father's name, mother's name, or varied information, you can collect it also. For assignments also, you can use Google Forms. Attendance can also be made by the use of this Google Form. Next question is where. Where this is very productive is when you make a quiz, or a poll, or a feedback, like you have conducting some activities or some test, or you want just a feedback that how you are teaching in class, and you want students that they provide you with the feedback that they are understanding your topic or not, or you should change your teaching method, or you should use any other teaching aid or not. You can just make a Google form about that and collect the feedback from the students. For surveys also, like you have to make a research project, then you can conduct surveys. For test, I have explained earlier, and also for research tools, as it is said earlier that it is also data analytics tool, so you can also use it for research purposes. Then why? Why you should use Google Forms? You can use Google Forms as it provides multiple types of questions like MCQs, short answers, checkbox, paragraph, grids, and scales. In my MCQs, you are all familiar with multiple choice question. You have only one correct answer or one correct option that you have to choose from that. Then short answer is a linear kind of answer that you can feed by keyboard, numbers, or in text. Checkbox are used when we have multiple correct answers or options for a given question or a given query. Then you can use checkbox. Paragraphs are used when when the text you want to write here is not so short. And grid, we use grid when it is the combination of MCQ, short answer, checkbox, and paragraph. Also scaling. So scale here is it is just as MCQ, but here we give options as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like a scale from 1 to 10, where 1 can be worst and 10 can be uh, very good or excellent. Next come who can use this uh, Google form. So university, college, school teachers can use this. Also, in students, graduate, postgraduate, and doctorate students can also use it. Heads of institutes, faculty, and departments can also use it to conduct surveys or to give any information about to teaching staffs. And also non-teaching staff such as clerks can also use it. Now comes the question how we can use it. So the first is access, then create, then design, then just choose questions, collaborate, create quiz, and data analytics. So we are going to learn about how to access Google Forms, then how to create it, then what design part is, how to look it better or good, then choose question like I've talked about earlier. It provides multiple kind of questions, so we can choose from it what kind of question we are going to give in this Google form. We can also collaborate. uh, it can be collaborated with multiple users. Multiple users can work on a Google form, so we use collaborate there. Create quiz, we can also create quiz from them, and after the responses are submitted to us in real time, we can also analyze it by the use of graphs that are provided in the Google Forms also, and also the Google Sheet. So the benefits of Google Forms are as it provides several advantages for teachers, students, and administrators. Let's explore how it can enhance education. As it saves time, teachers can automate assessments and grading, reducing manual workloads. It can also survey and feedback collection can be collected in minutes rather than hours. Second is enhances student engagement. Interactive forms encourages students to participate more actively, and also anonymous surveys allows students to express their opinions freely. Next can be enables efficient data collection. Responses are collected in real time, and it eliminates the need for paper forms. You don't have to use that paper forms. You can simply collect it online. Uh, as I have talked earlier, this data can also be analyzed instantly to identify the trends and the areas of improvement. So it helps with that. Uh, Here quizzes are self-grading. Like you don't have to check papers for hours or and hours and hours. You can just when students submit it automatically provide it grade. As teacher can create quizzes and provide instant feedback to students. It also encourages collaboration among students and staffs, as students can work on projects together using shared forms, and the teacher can also collaborate on form creation for consistent assessment across the classes. For administrators also, Administrator can be it can be used to gather parent feedback, staff surveys, and school event registrations. It is free and accessible. As we all have internets and Google is free, so available to anyone with who have a Google account and a device with a internet. You can access it from anywhere and you don't have any foundation for that. It is also secure. Next come the implementation parts. So in implementation, we have this three main points, that is create, design, and just share. We have three ways to access it, that is using link, through Google Drive, through Gmail 9 dots. And here we are going to focus on through Gmail with 9 dots. So step by step guide, this is with 9 dots, how you implement Google Forms. That is, to implement Google Forms, start by accessing Google Forms through your Google account. Choose whether to create a new blank form or use a template. They are provided with the different templates that you can use, or you can also make a blank form from scratch also. Then add questions using various types such as multiple choice, drop downs, or linear scales, and set required fields where necessary. As I have told earlier, that we have multiple choice of questions, multiple types of questions. That is multiple choice, drop downs, or linear scales. Linear scales comes with numbers and text, whatever required to it. You can also customize the theme of that form you are making as per your choice or your school branding also. After the final adjustment, you just have to share the link, or you can also collect the information via the email. So while creating forms for a school, you must remember some points, like when creating forms for a school project, consider the goal of the form first. Like whatever you are preparing, just also always stick to the goal of the form. Don't render here and there. Stick to the point. Like for quizzes, ensure to incorporate automatic grading features. That is, whenever the quiz is submitted, automatic grades are provided to students. And for surveys, use open-ended question to gather detailed feedback. Like if you are providing surveys, then open-ended question like text are good. Provide clear instruction for respondents and organize question logically to enhance user experience. You have to organize the questions logically, like you can't mix the questions. You have to provide, if you are asking for a feedback, then first the information of the student, then the questions. You can't right away start with the questions. You first can collect the details of the student, then use sections and page breaks to manage longer forms and maintain student engagement throughout the process. Like if your form is going to be very long, then you can also break it in sections, and it helps the student to focus longer, and it makes it more engaging there. So after creation comes the designing part. How you design? You hit the customize theme icon right next to the preview icon, and then you can also choose from the preloaded images of the header. You can also choose theme colors and font styles and many more designing styles in the Google Forms. So before coming to next slides, it is will be more beneficial if we try it hands-on. And yes. So as I have talked about Google account, I have already logged in with my account, and these are the 9 dots we have talked about. Just click on this, scroll down, come to Google Form tab, and click. So this may the interface you may see. So here we are going to start from the blank form. So just click on blank form. It will be published as this. You can provide title for your form, like then in description I can provide like what is the purpose of this form. I may write for collecting data of new students. Here are several options. I can also bold it, italic. I can underline it. Uh, I can also insert link here, and I can also provide it in a list form, that is in numbered list or on bullet points. Next, we come to questions. Like the first question may be the name. Then I want to provide it as a short answer type. You can choose from here. Short answer, paragraph, we have talked about earlier. Multiple choice, check boxes, drop down list. You can also upload files here. This is linear scale and multi choice grids and checkbox grid, as we have talked earlier. You can also provide with the inputs of dates and times also. So here I want to keep this as short answer. Next, for next question, I can just click here. Next question can be father name. For this, I also want to use short answer type. Then next, mother name. You can also ask about blood groups. You can make it a multiple choice type. As you know, there are only few blood groups that exist, so you can provide it like B plus. Then for next option, you may write B negative, O negative, O positive, AB negative, AB positive, and so on, like leftovers. Just write it. Next question can be uh, address. Like in our case, we can, okay, paragraph. Then we want to know if it's a suppose it's a 11th student and we want to know that it comes from Narvat, Ramdi or Jaduguda. Then you can also write it as center. Then you can choose it for as drop down list. So our first option is Jaduguda, then Ramdi, then Narva, Waha. Uh, I guess, okay. Now you can also preview it, like how your Google form is going to be previewed, or how the user of this form going to see it as. So you will see this. like this: name, father's name, mother's name, blood group, address, and center. So here the problem is one can always submit this without any putting any data in this. So what you can do is you just make it required. Set is required, like I want these three fields are mandatory, and address can be also made mandatory, and all others can be as non-mandatory fields. Then if we preview it again, we may see stars here, and it is there is a small note here that indicates required question. That star indicates required questions. So without filling this required question, you can't submit this form, or a user cannot submit this form. I have already made a template for that student database that I have used earlier. That is here. Like here, I am collecting roll numbers, admission numbers, names, mother's name, father's name, and many more data like genders, blood group, caste category, and other things. So in settings, I can manage this. Like this is just a survey form. I don't need to make it as a quiz. Uh, I'm not collecting emails here, but you can also collect emails of the respondents. So you can change all these fields in this settings tab as per your needs. So it's just a survey form, so I don't need these settings. So we can skip to the next part, that is designing. I can give different colors here to this, like green. I can choose images to upload. I can choose headers, text styles, font styles, font size, questions font size, and text font size. You can also insert text, images, or videos here, and you can also break these sections also. Next part is when. So here you can see that this accepting responses toggle to green or on. So it means that respondents can still use this form to submit their responses to me. So if I turn this off, then no one can submit their Google Forms now. So while you are analyzing the data, it is best to just toggle it off, that so that your data can be analyzed properly. So these are the some charts which are provided by the Googles for better analysis of data. Like from here, most of things can't be understand that clearly, but when you comes to date of birth, you can see here that it is showing that in September 2005, how many students are getting their birthdays. On 8th, just one, and on 6th, just one. But on 8th January 2007, there are two students who are having their birthdays, and on June 4, 2007, there are two students that are having their birthday. Like here also you can so the gender equality or gender ratio of your class, like 45.4% here are females, and 54.5% are males here. Here you can also show about the data of blood group you are having. Different colors are provided for the different blood groups, and they are highlighted like this, like O positive 27.3%, B positive 36.4%, and like blue shows A positive, then 31.8% A positive, and some have chosen I don't know option, which is 4.5% of the total strength of the students. So this is the graph pie chart for the caste categories, minorities, fee categories, like different fee categories we have are having DA UCL, DA others, non-DA, TNP, RT, and C. Whatever student choose, this is the graph it shows. Then the percent of age of marks. Then the comes the mother occupations like farmers. How many percent of mothers of students are farmers, housewives, or homemaker? You can say. So you can analyze or see data like all have paid the fees or not. Like it is showing 100%, so 100% the student have paid the fees, and if there are someone, then it may have just by the click you can see it on this pie chart. So this is the summary of the whole data. You can also see it question by question, like for the first question, roll number, what are the responses here, and you can also look it into it individually. Like for first roll number 31 has entered his data, and what is the admission number, and what are the credentials of this students is. For this better viewing, you can also use Google Sheets here. So your whole data will be converted into uh, table tabular form, and this data is structured in tabular form. You can here analyze it better. You can also take a printout of this and paste in your front page of the attendance register, which is whenever required, you can just reference from it. Here you can also implement filters also. So to sort this whole data in the like arrange it by roll numbers. So it is arranged in the ascending order of roll numbers, whoever submitted their data. So this is the sample data that students provided. So it is very easy to collect data like this instead of manually asking them or make them filling forms, as it works in real time. So in just few minutes, all data can be submitted to you, and you can just use it as per your needs. After analysis, you may can on it. Also, there are few templates which are provided by the Googles. This is the template gallery here. Instead of making a blank form from the scratch, you can use this template for the easy and faster process of making this Google form. Like for any event feedback, you may use this template. So here they have inserted an image here, and this is the title of their Google form, event feedback, and this is what I have written in the description box of that Google form. So here they are using scaling, which I have talked about earlier. Like you can scale in feedbacks from 1 to 5, where 1 is not very much good, or and it is excellent. Like how satisfied you were with the event. So if you select 1 here, then it is okay. So here, if a user select 1 here, then it is not so much satisfactory, and if it select 5, then he is very much satisfied with the event. How relevant and helpful do you think it was for your job? You may use it like. like in preview. This is the text data that you can enter here, and this is the grid type that you can make for yourself. It what it allows is you can mix match all the question types that you have, like multiple choice question, and in multiple choice question that you have making a grouping of that events. So like this you can make it. So the after making this creating this for Google form, designing it and responses, you also have to learn that how you have to share this. You just have to click on publish, any with one link, and then click publish. So this Google form is live here. You can from here you can just copy paste your URL or link and send it on your groups or emails. And with this link, this Google form can be accessed. To make this link shorter, you have to click on this checkbox. Your Google form link will be shortened. Okay. So if you just copy paste this press enter. So your Google form here is live, and you can submit it after filling all the required details. We can also see one more template like find a time. Find a time template can be used where you want to know if a person is free and you want to arrange the meeting. So you can just send this Google form to them, and you can arrange the meeting as per their schedule. So you can use this Google form for that also. For event feedback, order forms, job applications also, time of request, work request, and feedback also, you can use this Google Forms. And this is for education purposes, like blank quiz. You can create your blank quizzes here, assessments here, worksheets here, and course evaluations here. So they have a separate uh, section for the education. When you are making quiz, you have to just toggle that the quiz option to yes. Okay. Uh, Now coming back to the presentation. So we have learned on first hand how to make Google Forms. So like this, we can also make quizzes in Google Forms. This is the drop-down menu, which is shown earlier. Grid questions. This is the explanation of what question is, like multiple choice grid. It allows to select one answer per row, and linear scales. It can be numeric responses, lowest to the left of the highest. It can be used in feedback forms. Checkbox grid. It's like multiple answers choice per row. Like in multiple choice, there is only one answer. Then in checkboxes, there can be multiple answers which are correct. We have learned about this. You can also upload files in your. We have talked about quizzes, and That is the part of the data analytics which I have shown earlier. Some tips which you can follow while creating a Google form, that is keep form concise, avoid long forms to prevent student from losing interest, use clear instruction which ensures students to understand how to complete the form. Yes. Mixed question type. You can use a combination of multiple choice question, rating scales, and short answer and other questions. Enable quiz mode for assessments. Whenever you are using this Google form for assessments, you can enable that quiz mode, which I have shown you earlier in the settings, which this will helps you self-grading the quiz. The next tip is monitor responses regularly. That is, check responses to identify whether the student need a support. Like with Google Form or in your classes, you are collecting feedback. You have to check for the responses, like all have submitted the data or not, or if you are collecting a feedback form, then what are the feedbacks there. Uh, it is best practice also to use multimedia elements like images, videos, graphs to improve engagements of students. Like we all know that visual aids are uh, a great choice for making the session interactive. Make it mobile friendly also. Like as many of us use smartphones, so to ensure the form is easy to complete on all devices, uh, you make it mobile friendly. Last, always collect feedback from the students or your ask for their improvements to improve the future. Okay, so the real world use cases, some use cases can be discussed as quizzes in classrooms or student surveys, attendance tracking. You can also use it for parent teacher communication, assignment submission, or any event registration. So in conclusion, we can just say that Google Form is an incredibly powerful yet simple to use tool that has transformed the way educator collects and analyze data. By implementing it effectively, educators can streamline assessments, engage students, and make informed decisions. Thank you.